So guess what? I'm the one editing. If I don't want y'all to see it, I cut it out. You going for a job interview? You get some pee, you get some pee, you get some pee. Baby, I was not playing. I'm still walking in familiar territory, but I'm moving different, right? I just want to take y'all all the way back to when I stopped drinking. Thank you to all my girls and guys who've been rocking with me. How my grandbaby do the heart? What she do? They do it like that?
Ghetto. Oh, earth is ghetto. Oh, earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Can you beam me up? I'm out on the street by the corner store. You know the one on 15. Got a bright shirt on, so I'm eating.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Ivy and this channel is Boo Bougie. Girl, we talk about some of everything over here. Listen, if you was just channel surfing, girl, go ahead and push the button. I like to say to you, hey boo. And for my returning subscribers, hey boo. Girl, first of all, I like to say, girl, thank you to all my new subscribers.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you don't know.
Thank you to all my girls and guys who've been rocking with me. How my grandbaby do the heart? What she do? They do it like that? Is it like that? Yeah. Look, congratulations to all of us. We hit 4,000 subscribers. Yay! Girl, I am so happy. Listen, today is going to be a story time. Just a real mild, calm, relaxing story time. Girl. So now, as y'all know, like I just said, we hit 4,000. I think we had 4,031. So, a lot of you guys don't know me. Y'all seen a couple videos. I really got a big turnout with the project tour that I did, the apartment tour of my home. So that really gained me a lot of subscribers. So I just want to do a little, because you'll hear me say different phrases like clean or I don't drink or whatever. You'll hear me say things like that. So I just wanted to give a little backstory on that. Let me put this pillow behind me. Because you know mother back. If y'all don't know, I'm out on a sciatic nerve. But listen, I just want to take y'all all the way back to when I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking. I stopped using drugs. I was doing some of everything. I'm not going to give a drug log, but I was doing some stuff that was detrimental to my health and to my body. So in 2009, yeah, girl, we just gonna jump right into it. Girl, these kids is gone. It's peace and quiet. Girl, yes, we jumping right into it. I ain't gotta say, wait a minute, let me get some juice. I'm recording, hold on. I don't have to do any of that. I can just talk. Girl, it's just me and you right now. So in 2009, and this is a story that I had on my channel already, and I will link that video. It'll be in the description box. And it'll sound something like this, but I did that video maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. So I just want to give you guys who's, you know, just coming aboard, because I always say on this channel, you get what you get, and that's what you get. So in 2009, I got a DUI For the DUI, I had to take drug classes. I had to do 6 weekends in jail, and I was court ordered to go to AA. When you go to AA, I had to go 3 times a week. I had to get a paper signed saying I was there. Not necessarily participated, raised my hand, hi, I'm an addict, none of that, or I'm an alcoholic, none of that. I just had to show that I came. And so when I was there, I wasn't getting anything out of it. And it made me feel kind of worse because I felt like I wasn't getting anything I heard. The people where I specifically went were older people, and I couldn't really relate because when I got the DUI, I was 40. So right now, y'all know I'm 54 and I have 14 years clean. So when I got the DUI, I had all these things to do. Go to AA, wasn't getting anything out of it. It was another gentleman there, and he went to NA. So he said, well, why don't you come over here? And at this point, I'm scared. Now I'm scared because I'm doing these weekends where we didn't have to do the whole weekend. We go in on Friday, they let us go on Saturday. Sometimes we had to stay the whole weekend and didn't get out until Sunday, but most times we just spent the night. You know what I'm saying? Go Clayton County. So, girl, it's funny now. It wasn't funny then. So anyway, I'm like, nah, because that lady specifically said you got to take your black behind to AA. So he was like, I don't think it's a difference. He's like, just ask her. So I asked her. Next time I went to probation, I asked her. She said, I don't care where you go, as long as you go. So that started my journey with Narcotics Anonymous. That's what NA stands for. Narcotics Anonymous, never alone, never again. And, you know, Narcotics Anonymous, it's anonymous. It's an anonymous program. I don't have to share with anyone that I go there. I don't have to share with anybody that's a part of my life. I don't have to share. I choose to share because it's somebody else who needs to know you're not alone. Like, it's somebody else going through this. You know what I'm saying? Got a DUI, lost their house because I lost my house. I had to pay, which I didn't have the money to pay for the classes. Girl, I had the big brown steel, all of that to pay for that because I was getting that paid. And the time, you know, that I had to spend in jail. So when I got to Narcotics Anonymous, let me back up a little bit. Even though I got arrested in December, I got arrested December 9th of 2009, I still wasn't done. Let me just say that my drug of choice was alcohol. We ain't gonna name no alcohol, dark brown, butterflies floating around in it, powder, rainbows and all that. We ain't gonna do all of that. So when I got arrested, I got out the next day, and I still chose to drink. So I remember Christmas Eve, I remember praying to God, and I had a drink in my hand. And this was before I got court order to AA. This was before I started the weekends because I didn't know what it was. I had just got arrested, so I hadn't even been to court to see what you actually, you know, gonna be convicted of. So I remember having a drink in my hand, and where we lived, you could look out into the living room, and my grandson was 3. Yeah, my grandson was 3, turning 4 or something like that. But I remember looking out at him playing, just doing what little boys do, little kids do. He's playing with his little trucks and everything. And I had my drink. And I remember telling God, I didn't ask. When I say I told God, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
So I know what God can do.
I don't. I didn't say I trust you. I don't think I did. I specifically remember saying, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I remember pouring that drink out. And from that day, to this day, I have not found it necessary to use. Nothing. Even with the sciatic pain, I do not take medicine. Now, I could take the ibuprofens and, you know, the stuff they give you, muscle relaxers. I just don't, because I was, and it started messing with my kidneys. So I just don't take anything for pain. So I'm telling you this so you get a gist of who I am. It's some things in life that are just not that important to me. And then there's some things in life that are just that important to me. You know, being here with these girls. So anyway, let me tell you before I get into the whole crying thing. So I do everything they tell me to do. I was on probation. I remember I was working at a job. I was doing CNA work. And I was the one, I'll take everybody out to smoke. You want to go smoke? Because then that means, I'm sorry, I had to bring my baby in the house. He started barking. So, yeah, where was I at? So I finished everything they wanted me to do. I finished my weekends. Oh, I was talking about working at the nursing home. So I'm working at the nursing home. Like I said, every smoke break, I take the residents out because then I could smoke too. So while I'm working this job, we're not supposed to be on our phones while we actually working, only on our breaks. So for some reason, my phone rung, ain't for some reason, my phone rung, but it wasn't, yeah. This is what I was going to say. For some reason, my ringer, I didn't turn my ringer off because I usually turn my ringer off when I come into work or either put it down real, real low. But for whatever reason, it rung super loud. So I hurry up and I grabbed it out of my pocket and I seen the lady, Miss Rogers. And I'm like, oh man, what I do now? Because you know, they test you to make sure your urine is clean. And baby, look, you get some pee, you get some pee, you get some pee, you get some pee. You going for a job interview? You get some pee, you get some pee, you get some pee. Baby, I was not playing. Every time I went, crystal clear. So anyway, answer the phone. I'm like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to answer the phone, but I dipped off to the side. Look, don't none of y'all choke. I got to take this phone call. So don't choke and don't set yourself on fire. So anyway, dip off to the side. I could still stand, but I dip off to the side. I'm like, hello. And she was like, well, may I speak to such and such and such and such? And I'm like, this is her. She was like, well, I was just giving you a call. And this was late too because I was working 3 to 11. And the first smoke breaks, I think, was around 4 or something. 4 or 5. So anyway, she was calling me late in the day. I didn't care when she called. I'm glad she called. She was like, I'm calling to let you know you are off for probation. You do not have to come in anymore. You do not have to give a sample, nothing. You're free. You're clear. I'm like, yes. They was like, can we smoke again? Can we smoke again? Yeah, y'all can smoke again. Girl, bye. I'm off for probation. I can have 2 more cigarettes if you want. So anyway, finished all of that. It was a lesson learned. And just having the ability to be accountable and to be in a clear state of mind to where when my mom got sick, I was able to go up there. Well, even before she got sick, I was able to go visit her and things like that. And let me just say, because I stopped using, I did not expect everyone around me to stop using. I would go home to visit. Y'all know, maybe you don't, if you just tuned in for the first time. Hey, boo. I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I live here in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, it's Jonesboro, Georgia, but Atlanta, Georgia. But anyway, I would go visit my mom, and baby, my mom was she was going to hit that Mary Jane. Let me just say that. She was going to hit that Mary Jane. And so it was like, you know, when I went to take a shower, came out, the whole house, I'm like, Mom, I got to go. And she called me. She was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay, Ma. That's your life. I didn't expect anybody to change because I changed my lifestyle. I changed my lifestyle because my lifestyle was killing me one day at a time. And I wanted to do something different. I just didn't know how that different was going to look. I didn't even know how to move towards that different. But God will do for you what you cannot do for yourself. And even though I might have looked at it at the time that I got the weekend, take me away from the people I was partying with, because they was partying on the weekend. Let me put you over here for the weekends. Let me take you from around the crowd. Let me give you something to do for the weekend. So I got that. excuse me, I had to be tested, so I couldn't drink anymore. I couldn't smoke anymore. I had to be tested, and I was not going to fail that test. I studied hard. Girl, bye. So, it just made it, I thank God because I'm available today. I'm available. I always been a good daughter to my mom, but baby, not using, I became an excellent daughter to my mom. The birthday, my mom's birthday is September the 7th. My mom transitioned December the 3rd, 2018. Her last birthday, I'm like, Mom, what you doing for your birthday? What you want to do for your birthday? She said, I want to go to the casino, and I want you to take me. Ma, I don't live around the corner or down the street. But baby, I told my husband, and we got in that car, and we drove 13 hours to Buffalo to take my mama to the casino. And that was the last birthday I spent with my mother. See, I'm available today. My mom ain't have to worry about me getting into a car accident, killing somebody, killing myself. She didn't have to worry about that. My mom could go to sleep in peace, not worrying about, am I going to be arrested? I gave my mom some peace before she left here. Because I started getting arrested when I was 16. And I remember calling my mom. I was in jail. I remember calling my mom, telling her I was arrested. My mama told me, which I already knew, I ain't got no money to come and get you. So whatever they gonna do, have your way at it. I see you when you get back. Because that's just the house. My mom didn't drive. She was on government assistance. We just did not have the funds to be doing unnecessary stuff like bailing your daughter out of jail. So thank God I only spent a couple hours in there. Baby, I called the cab. I'm sorry, let me just text this person real quick. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just saying all of that to say, when it came time for my mom to transition, I wasn't drunk, I wasn't high, I was able to make logical, rational decisions even though I was in pain. I did not medicate it. I found coping skills to deal with my life on life terms. Today, I show up for life. Because life never stopped. I just stopped checking in on certain avenues. I always worked, always worked. That was a firm belief and instillment that my mom gave me, to work and do for yourself. Don't expect nobody to do for you. It's a saying in the Bible, pride go before destruction. And I was so prideful. So when I got to Narcotics Anonymous and I needed help, I did not know how to ask. I always had my own home. I always had my own car. I always had my own money. I always had my own. I was never in a position to ask. So when I was in that position where I had to ask and I had to reach out for somebody to help me. Oh, he playing with the ball. I had to do that. And it was hard, and I bucked. I bucked the system. I am not y'all. Y'all was on the corner. Y'all was in abandoned houses. Y'all was living up under bridges. I am not y'all. But baby, I was one and the same. Pain is pain. Whatever you don't deal with will deal with you. And so today, like y'all know, and for some of y'all who don't, I am raising my grandchildren. And Narcotics Anonymous has given me the ability to relearn patience and tolerance, empathy and compassion. I was always a nurturing individual, but I could be a little selfish too. I've gotten a lot better with it, but I still can be selfish on any given day. You know, and to share my space with two individuals who I love. I joke a lot, but I love them babies. Girl, them babies is gone. That was one of the daddies calling me about coming to get her. Sir, I'm coming. Just like I called you one day a couple of weeks ago. You answered the phone, and when I called you back for confirmation, you ain't answer. You said you left your phone in the other room. Now, I'm not going to lie, but I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to check in, just give you a little background. Give me some feedback on if you use, if you drink in moderation, or whatever the case might be. You know, let me just tell this story real quick. I remember, because they say in Narcotics Anonymous, you got to get a sponsor. It's suggested you get a sponsor, not you have to, because it's a program of suggestions, right? So I remember getting a sponsor, somebody to help me sort out all the contradiction in my life, right, in my head. So I remember working at the car wash, and I would get paid, and I would go to the liquor store to cash my check. Now, before all of this happened with the DUI, I cash my check, I get me a bottle, I get me some beer. You know what I mean? We just telling the truth here. You know what I mean? Tell the truth and shame the devil. So now I'm still walking in familiar territory, but I'm moving different, right? So I call her, even though I'm grown, you cannot be the smartest person you know. You have to allow help to help you. You know, it's a thing they say, you can't grasp a new ideal on a closed mind, right? So I knew, let me just go in here, cash my check, and bring my black butt. I was about to say something else, but let me bring my black butt out of here, right? So I just called her anyway, and I'm like, you know, I got to go cash my check. And at this time, I didn't have a bank account. And so I said, I need to go cash my check. She said, okay. I said, well, it's at the liquor store. She said, well, do you want to cash your check? Or do you want to get high? I said, I want to cash my check. She said, well, go cash your check and bring your so-and-so out of there. So that's what I did. So anyway, y'all, I hope this story helped somebody. I hope this story was relatable to someone that you can identify. Leave me a comment. Let me know your journey to not using, your journey to using less, whatever it might be. This is a no judgment zone. Like I say, you get what you get over here. It ain't nothing I can't do or say that I don't know that I'm doing or saying it. Because guess what? I'm the one editing. If I don't want y'all to see it, I cut it out. So apparently, I don't care. That part. I love y'all. Baby, until next time, I like to say thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. Thank you. Bye.
You from her mama, I'ma say you fucking right. Body rude is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All the hope you said the right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right.